It's so weird, man. So weird.
Doesn't it make more sense that he was throwing his heart out to the crowd as evidenced by the fact that he made a comment prior about sending his heart out to the crowd? This is what I would say.
Bro, is that actually... Okay, now I want to see the video. I want to see the video.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, or we could literally just like go off of Elon's words instead of just like looking at clips of him doing the same thing over and over again and be like, oh wow, oh the conspiracy theory, this is so weird. Oh, he's going through his alt-right thing. He's signaling, he's dog whistling, guys. Come on here, guys, right guys? Come on, Destiny.
But that's almost as bad as just being a Nazi.
This is proof. Like, it's one video but two stories. And let's see, which one is Destiny gonna do? Is he gonna give like Kamala like some credence, or is he just gonna completely ignore the fact that Kamala is even there?
Like, show me, can somebody show me a single video of any US politician ever doing anything remotely similar to what Elon did?
It's right in front of his face and he doesn't even see it. Like, bro, how do you make that comment right here with literally someone comparing the two? Oh, the cognitive dissonance is so real.
Just one time.
I think Destiny is just too in his own world. He doesn't care what the rest of the world thinks. He wants the rest of the world to think how he thinks.
Are we in the Fortress arc now? No, I'm never in a Fortress arc.
Yeah, you are fortressing right now.
Fuck that.
I mean, but he's forced to. He can't release anything.
Will you be banning people that say the allegations are true, we still did nothing wrong? I'll probably ban for statements like that. Probably going to ban in general for people that are still wanting to obsessively talk about it. Like I said, I don't think anybody actually gives a fuck about the situation. I think it's all just like vulture shit. I had to make a thread posted on my subreddit if you wanted to talk about it. I've let a lot of that talk like flow through my community, a ton, probably more than most. I think if you've had something to say, you've had the chance to say it. Knock yourself out. Yeah. Are you not worried this will be brought up by every debate opponent you have? I think most of them are more concerned with the fact that I engage in homosexual cuckoldry more than anything else.
That is true. This is why whenever someone on the right is gonna debate and just write them off as like doing homosexual stuff, I'm like, that's not good enough, bro. There's so many easier like points. Talk about the firefighter thing. That's obviously unforgivable and completely disqualifies him from having any kind of like political relevancy. And now you can bring up if Destiny ever brings up a moral argument, like, bro, weren't you like sued for like this whole pixie stuff? Like, come on now, like just use those arguments. Don't use the whole he does homosexual stuff. And I'm like, whatever, who cares, man? You had an open relationship, whatever. Like, stop bringing that up. Like, no one, that's not a good argument. It doesn't mean anything. It's not bad to do that type of stuff.
People try to post the videos comparing these things, but
those are weak arguments.
We're not going back.
Does anybody have the second angle of him doing this? There's one from like the...
Yeah, literally. Elon's trolling. Come on now. I mean, look. The reason why Destiny, like, this is this proof. Like, it's one video, but two stories. All the people that hate Elon and love Kamala is gonna be like, you know, that's forgivable for Kamala to do that. Like, look at it, like they'll give her every single excuse in the book on why she's doing that type of pose, and then trash Elon for doing it. And then all the people that hate Kamala and love Elon are gonna be like, well, you look, Elon is literally trolling the internet right now. And then look, Kamala's doing the exact same thing. Why aren't people criticizing Kamala for doing that, but they'll criticize Elon for that? Like, that's literally what's gonna happen with the two different the two generalized mental, like, if people like, depending on who people like, they're gonna come up with two different stories for this type of little thing that's going on right here. It's funny. It's very funny. And let's see, which one is Destiny gonna do? Is he gonna give like Kamala like some credence, or is he just gonna completely ignore the fact that Kamala is even there and just fortress through it? Only focus on the Elon part. Oh wait, no, he literally said, I want a better angle of this. Like, why would you want a better angle of this? You saw him do it twice. He's in frame doing it twice. You want to see him do it on the other side? Like, it looks better or worse that way? Like, come on now.
Rafters or whatever. It's super, super, super fucking weird.
It's so weird, man. So weird.
Doesn't it make more sense that he was throwing his heart out to the crowd as evidenced by the fact that he made a comment prior about sending his heart out to the crowd? This is what I would say. This is what I would be.
What? What? Is that what? Bro. Like, he put his hand there. Bro. is that actually okay? Now I want to see the video. I want to see the video. We're looking this up. We're looking this up.
A hand gesture by billionaire Elon Musk during a speech at Donald Trump's inauguration is causing controversy, with some comparing it to a fascist salute. Let's take a look at a celebratory rally in Washington while thanking the...
Oh, no, come on. We need to hear what he said. He was literally saying words and we couldn't even hear it. This is propaganda. Anti-Elon propaganda right there.
Vedika Bahel joins us, and we're picking up along the lines of what happened at the inauguration, aren't we, Vedika? A certain gesture made by one of Trump's key aides.
Thank you.
Oh. Seen this viral moment at home. Let's take a look at that moment itself.
Hey, I remember this lady. Hey, the whole French thing. The whole Israel-Palestine stuff. Oh, damn, I went way too much into that. Whatever, let's just keep going.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
I want the full clip. I want the full clip.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Oh, like, okay. Okay. Wait a second. All right. Maybe we'll watch some of the. I thought it was before. That's why I kept saying this is probably propaganda. Let's just.
A hand gesture by billionaire Elon Musk during a speech at Donald Trump's inauguration is causing controversy, with some comparing it to a fascist salute. Let's take a look at a celebratory rally in Washington while thanking the crowd. There you see it, the world's richest man slapping his right hand to his chest and extending his arm outward in a gesture.
Wow. They even like blur out his heart goes out to people. Like, come on now. And everyone knows that Elon's a little bit on the spectrum, a little bit. This is not it. Well, bro, like everyone's running wild with this.
And this was no ordinary victory. This was a fork in the road of human civilization. Okay. This you know, there are elections that come and go. Some elections are, you know.
All right, so he was super excited, and then he was giving his heart out to people. Like, come on now. Like, you don't need to read in between the lines to be like, oh, this is like some right-wing Nazi dog whistle or whatever. Like, come on, bro.
Be curious for.
Come on,
right?
bro.
And I'm gonna ask this question of bad faith. Well, it's not really bad faith, but
Wait, what? You're gonna ask in bad faith? like you haven't been doing that the entire time? Okay, all right, Destiny.
Like, can somebody show me a single video of any U.S. politician ever doing anything remotely similar to what Elon did?
So Elon is he's a politician now? I mean, I guess he is is he a politician now, technically? Because isn't he like in some sort of like governmental role now, like the Department of Efficiency or whatever? But I thought Destiny said that that's just like that's just a cabinet. It's not really an official thing. Like, it's not something that's supposed to be there. Like, which one is it? Like, how are you gonna insinuate that he's supposed to be, or yeah, insinuate? Because like he's saying he's never seen a politician do that. I'm like, well, I guess Elon's a politician then, if you're gonna compare Elon to a politician, which he isn't. I don't think he is, but like he could technically be one because of that whole thing. But then there's a whole argument saying that, well, that government Department of Efficiency isn't really like a thing. It's just something that the president's just put in place for their cabinet or whatever. But I don't know.
That's all I would want to see. Just one time. Just one run of that. I would be curious if there was a single.
I mean, didn't we just see Kamala literally in this video do the exact same thing that? Yeah, okay, so that's what I was correct. I was right. I was 100% right. He's gonna fortress and pretend that Kamala didn't even do anything. Anything relative, like she didn't even do anything relatively close to what Elon was doing. Like, come on now. And I literally found the video of Elon doing it, of him, like all the words that he was saying before and adding context. Like, all he's going off of is this little video. And I guess he did see other videos as well, but like, notice how he's completely ignoring. Like, he's like, oh, well, tell me any other politician that did this. And we literally have a side-by-side of Kamala and Elon doing basically the same thing. But he's like, I don't even see it. Like I said again, one video, two stories. I guess he just has cognitive dissonance, and this part it's just gone, doesn't exist in his brain. That's just funny. Wait, let's go back just a little bit.
Concerned with the fact that I engage in homosexual cuckoldry more than anything else.
Yeah, people don't use that argument. Come on now.
People try to post the videos comparing these things, but
because we're not going back. We're not going back. Because we're not going back.
Yep.
We're not going back.
That looks like it. Like, come on now. That looks like it. Like, we're not going back. Like, that's if I was a conspiracy theorist, I would say that she's trying to show off. She's dog whistling to the alt left Nazis in the I don't even know if that makes any sense, but like the alt left Nazis or the Nazis in her party or whatever, like the dog whistling. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't even like the conspiracy theory just sounds so stupid, just like how the conspiracy theory about Elon sounds so stupid. Like, it's just dumb. But then we get this.
The second angle of him doing this, there's one from like the rafters or whatever. It's super, super, super fucking weird.
Yeah, he completely ignores the fact that Kamala does anything. That's just funny.
Doesn't it make more sense that he was throwing his heart out to the crowd, as evidenced by the fact that he made a comment prior about sending his heart out to the crowd? This is what I
literally, yes. Yo, commenters, come on now. And now, wait, let's hear him. Let's hear the excuse that he's gonna give.
I would say this is what I would be curious for, right?
Oh, he doesn't even like say anything. He just writes off. What do you call it? He just dodged the question. Yeah.
And I'm going to ask this question in bad faith. Well, it's not really bad faith, but
you're not even going to like respond to the question, actually.
Like, can somebody show me a single video of any US politician ever doing anything remotely similar to what Elon did?
Remotely similar. Literally Kamala Harris right down there doing the exact same thing. It is remotely similar to what she is doing. But I guess it just doesn't work in Destiny's mind. It doesn't exist. It's right in front of his face and he doesn't even see it. Like, bro, how do you make that comment right here with literally someone comparing the two? Oh my God. Oh, the cognitive dissonance is so real.
Just one time. That's just one run of that. I would be curious
one run.
A single link of this ever happening.
Cognitive dissonance at its finest, man.
This is so fucking weird. This is one angle. This is him sending love out to people. Like, why? Like, how? It's just so fucking weird.
Listen to the audio. You read. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch. But like, still, he's just being so autistic right now.
It's so.
I literally use two different things, two different words that mean basically the opposite. I mean, not the opposite, but like, whatever. He's making me frustrated. So whatever. I'm gonna contradict myself a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I won't correct myself, but you understand.
Sorry I'm late. Is Elon a Nazi or just memeing or autistic? My personal feeling on this is he even tucked his thumb in. Yeah. My personal feeling on this is that Elon knows what he's doing, but he's not actually a Nazi, but he's doing it to show that he's like cool with that crowd of people, and then to troll the media a little bit. But
or we could just go off of what Elon said.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, or we could literally just like go off of Elon's words instead of just like looking at clips of him doing the same thing over and over again and be like, oh wow, oh the conspiracy theory, this is so weird. Oh, he's going through his alt-right thing. He's signaling, he's dog whistling, guys. Come on here, guys, right, guys? Like come on, Destiny. Come on, Destiny.
But that's almost as bad as just being a Nazi. Like,
okay, all right.
To a culture. I think there is value to a culture, and we don't want Japan to disappear. We don't want Italy as a culture to disappear. We don't want France as a culture to disappear. I think we have to maintain the sort of reasonable cultural identity of the various countries, or they simply will not be those countries.
One thing that's also really painful too, and I have to figure out how to navigate this. Fuck, dude, it's so hard. It's not fun. I don't like it. I don't like it because so much of like me talking about stuff, or so much of me navigating political spaces on the internet, is just figuring out like how many people actually believe this versus how many are just trolls versus how many are bots versus how many people are actually genuinely confused. One of the frustrating things, so like that Sam Hyde video, for instance, that Sam Hyde video was just a full-on 100% like love letter to neo-Nazism. Like that was like in every way, size, shape, or form. Like there's so many. I don't even want to call it dog whistles. Like it was just like overt, blatant stuff. And now you don't want to fall into the trap of like over recognizing dog whistles. Did you watch the second Sam Hyde video? I have not. You don't want to run into the trap. Do you remember there was a
literally what I'm saying Destiny's doing, but okay. Like, he's aware of this, but yeah, he still says it's so weird. It's this weird thing that Elon's doing, and literally he doesn't want to like talk. He doesn't even want to listen to the video. Like, come on now.
There's a time several years ago. I think it was
He'd rather watch
time.
He would rather watch GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to call it. I call it GIFs because G's make a G sound. I don't get why J, like, why does the G need to sound like a J sometimes? Like, I think the English language is kind of stupid for that, if that's actually true. But like GIF, I'm gonna call it GIF from now on. Hate me in the comments if you really want to. But yeah, that Destiny's gonna look at literally Elon GIF comments.
This is him sending love out to people. Like, why? Like, how? It's just so fucking weird. It's so.
Yeah, you're making an analysis on a GIF, bro. Come on now.
Where every time somebody did this, people were like, Nazi, it's a fucking Nazi, it's a fucking Nazi, it's a Nazi. And it's like, okay, this is getting kind of silly. But
I think there is.
I spent so much time debating these people like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, that I'm so familiar with the culture. I don't know how much, maybe it's changed a lot, probably not, but.
I think there is value to a culture. You know, and we don't want Japan to disappear. We don't want Italy as a culture to disappear. We don't want France as a culture to disappear. I think we have to have maintain the sort of reasonable cultural identity of the various countries, or they simply will not be those countries.
Another thing too that you have to, and even my audience is not good at this. I don't know how to make you guys good at this. You have to be able to separate out like people that are just racist from people that are like neo-Nazis. I wish there was a different name for it, because when I say neo-Nazi, I know that a lot of people either turn their brain off or just don't think about it anymore. But like
True, but yet you still use the argument. Like, you're aware of this, but yet you still call it, and people are still gonna write you off of it. Like, this is literally him being. He's literally saying, I'm kind of insane because I know that there's the arguments against this, but I'm still gonna use it anyways, and it's just gonna keep going in a loop and a loop and a loop, and then he's gonna, yeah. So he's aware of this, but he's still gonna do it anyways. But okay, I guess he's expecting a different result because he's gonna do the same thing, but he knows what result he's gonna get, but he's expecting a different result. People shouldn't do it this way, so he's gonna, yeah. But he's still gonna continue doing it. Yeah, yeah. That has to be. It's a little insane for him to do that. Yeah, let's just say that.
Nazis don't have to be in a lot of the typical ways like racist at all. Like, there are a lot of neo-Nazis that can be totally cool having, you know, black friends and Jewish, well, maybe not Jewish, maybe Jewish friends if they're self-hating Jews, or Indian friends or whatever. They can have friends of all different races. They can appreciate other cultures. They can appreciate other peoples. They can appreciate so much. Like, neo-Nazis are not just like white trash or racist people. It's not the same thing. It's a, like, neo-Nazism is a whole ass ideology. I wouldn't even go as far as to say, some people might take issue with this. I'm not a scholar on this. Like, this is my personal thing. I wouldn't even say neo-Nazis are like white supremacists.
He's literally defending. I mean, it sounds like he's defending, but he's not. But he's just explaining that there's a lot more nuances for the word. So he's trying to break down the word instead of actually just using what people think what the word is. But whatever. He's not. I'm not gonna fall into the trap where like he's defending this, because he's not. He's just explaining what it actually means. But like, Destiny, no one really cares. Come on now.
Supremacists. I would say that white supremacists are different and dumber. It's not. It's like a different thing. White supremacy versus like neo-Nazi stuff. Like,
Destiny, aren't you supposed to be in this whole arc of like being not? Oh shoot! Actually, I completely forgot I was supposed to do something. I'm gonna have to cut. Oh damn! I thought I was gonna have the whole day to stream. I can't. Damn. But like, last point until I get off. Like Destiny's supposed to be on this arc where he's supposed to be. What's the word that he used? He's trying to fix his reputation. That's not what he said, but he's trying to fix his reputation. But now he's going out on, like, I understand that he's trying to add nuance to this specific word and say that, like, hey guys, when I say this, I don't actually mean the bad thing that you guys always like say. Like, this is what it actually means. Here's what it actually means. Like, no one cares about this. If anything, this just looks bad for you. This literally is this is doing the opposite of what you think it's doing. But I think Destiny is just he's too in his own world to really get that argument. Like, he doesn't care what the rest of the world thinks. He wants the rest of the world to think how he thinks. So he's going to explain this thinking that he's doing a good thing. I understand why he thinks he's doing a good thing. And if people thought like Destiny, then it would be good. But the majority of people don't think the way that he thinks, and he doesn't like get that. So he thinks this makes him look good, but in his own bubble it does. But like outside for the rest of the world, which is much bigger than his own bubble, like it just looks like he's making an excuse for why people are neo-Nazis or whatever, or making neo-Nazis look good or something, or not look bad. Not look good, but just not look bad, or as bad as people want to think neo-Nazis are. And that's the argument that he's trying to do. And he's trying to give a technical definition of what the word actually means, which makes it look a little bit less bad than what people think. But no one's really gonna, people that don't like Destiny are gonna see this and be like, yeah, Destiny bad, so let's just do a bad faith argument and say that he's defending neo-Nazis now somehow. Like, I get to see the arguments going through. But yeah, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. He's trying to look good, but this doesn't look good. Come on, Destiny. Like, you're going against what you're trying to do. I forget the exact word. What did he say? He said, we're on our we want to look good arc. I forget the word that he used. Whatever. I don't care. Anyways, yeah.